When you land in a megalopolis like Seoul, your baseline instinct is to stay guarded. You operate by the standard city rules. Keep your phone in your pocket, your bag zipped, and your eyes on your belongings. But step into any local café, and you'll see those rules vanish. People routinely use their laptops, smartphones, and even their wallets to hold a table while they head off to order at the counter. It's an honor system that scales up into every corner of daily life. There are unmanned ramen shops that expect you to pay and clean up after yourself, and street vendors who leave their produce unattended, trusting customers to drop the right amount of cash in a jar. This functions as a massive nationwide trust experiment. Within a few days, you find yourself shedding the hypervigilance that defines urban life elsewhere, settling into a level of security that feels entirely foreign. While the streets are safe from crime, they are governed by a complex set of invisible social protocols. On the subway, the empty corner seats reserved for seniors stay empty, even if the train is standing room only. If a visitor makes the mistake of sitting down, they will likely experience the sharp collective glare of every senior in the carriage until the seat is vacated. These protocols extend to the dinner table, where you'll trade standard bamboo utensils for traditional Korean chopsticks. They are made of metal, and they are distinctively flat and heavy. They require significant manual precision, especially if you're trying to separate a single paper-thin pickled leaf from a stack without picking up the entire plate. Navigating daily life here isn't about dodging danger. It's about learning to move within this hidden system of social and physical etiquette. You'll find the steepest learning curve at the traditional food markets. They are loud, they are humid, and packed with items that challenge every Western culinary expectation. These bright orange, bumpy creatures are sea squirts. To a first-time visitor, they look more like a specimen from a deep-sea trench than something you'd find on a lunch menu. Locals eat them raw with a bit of salt and sesame oil. It is a polarizing flavor profile, the kind of dish that marks the difference between a curious tourist and someone truly integrated into the local food scene. If you push through that initial shock, you find the comfort. You can stand and watch the technical craftsmanship at the hot dog stalls, where vendors fry dough filled with cinnamon and honey until the exterior is perfectly crisp. Moving past the unfamiliar seafood lets you appreciate the quiet, technical skill that goes into even the simplest street food snacks. Most visitors arrive wanting to live out scenes from their favorite dramas, which usually involves a sunset picnic at the Han River Park. The reality of this ritual involves buying a foil bowl of instant noodles at a convenience store and eating them on a bench while struggling against a freezing riverside wind. When the sun goes down, the drama fantasy moves to the Pojang matcha, the red-tented street stalls that offer shelter, spicy fish cakes, and cold drinks. This is where you'll see people attempting the somek tornado, flicking a spoon into a mix of beer and soju to create a foam vortex. In reality, you'll likely just end up with sticky fingers and a spilled drink. The lift experience of these famous television moments is messy, cold, and loud, and it is a lot more rewarding than watching it on a screen. To see the national obsession with quality in action, you have to leave the city. In most places, a highway rest stop is a low-bar experience, vending machines and stale sandwiches. A Korean rest stop is a destination in itself. They feature massive food courts serving high-quality traditional meals like stone-pot bibimbap and rich beef stews, prepared with the care of a city restaurant. You'll find stainless steel cups in UV-sterilized cabinets and high-speed EV chargers. Everything is maintained with such precision that a quick pit stop feels like a luxury. It illustrates a broader cultural philosophy, an intense passion for efficiency and quality applied to every aspect of life. Whether it's high-tech infrastructure or a simple bowl of soup, the expectation is that it will be done right. By the time you're navigating these narrow, sloped streets with ease, your habits have shifted. You've abandoned Google for Naver and Catchtable, using local apps to find the best hidden shops. You find yourself leaning into local trends, from professional color analysis sessions to specific fashion choices that once seemed quirky, but now just feel right. You take that confidence further south to the volcanic landscapes of Jeju Island, exploring the coast with a perspective beyond the typical tourist checklist. The futuristic skyline and the neon lights provide the setting, but the enduring memory is the mix of effortless safety and logistical precision. It's a culture of high standards and genuine warmth that eventually makes you stop feeling like a visitor.